What's going on, guys? It is Knogginator back with the Face of the Franchise, episode 20. And we took 20 episodes, but we're finally in the playoffs. And we are 94 overall for the playoffs. Really, we're 91 overall. But hey, that's pretty good. Year 2 is officially over. Well, for the regular season, we are in the playoffs now. And we're playing the Browns. And we don't like the Browns, right? We play them and they beat us because they have Myles Garrett and a very good defense in Odell Beckham. But here we go. So first drive of the game, the Browns go down and score a touchdown on us. So we're already having to come back from a deficit, which is not what we like. So we do have Eifert there, who's able to make the catch. Got to keep it going though, because we need to score quickly. I mean, they're scoring on the first drive. That's not a good sign for things to come, especially since you see we got the Saints here scoring 45 points. So highest scoring in the playoffs as usual. But we go ahead and get a touchdown there by David Moore. Let's keep it going here. Almost in the red zone again, and we're going to go across the field. Is that another touchdown? On the 1 yard line. Let's go. Really, though, the Browns' defensive line is really good. So, I don't know how we're going to be able to get through. As once again, there it goes for the sack. But it's caught. It's a touchdown. There we go. John Ross, 10th of the year, even though stats don't count for the regular season. We'll still count and say that's 10th of the year because it technically was. But we're back to a tie game. The Browns scored yet again. What's new? The defense for the Bengals is not very good. Really need to work on that as a team if we want to compete next year any further than just the playoffs. Because we went 8-8 last year, or this year. So, yeah, that's not going to get us very far. And there is a turnover. Exactly what we don't want to happen in the playoffs. Tyler Eifert. Let's keep it going. Luckily, the Browns only score a field goal, so the damage isn't too far. And we still got plenty of time, too. It's only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the quarter. We're going for a deep pass, and as you see, the glitch happens where the receiver just keeps running, and he'll just keep running and not turn around, and he'll run into the stands. A little spoiler. That happens more than once in this video, and maybe another spoiler, maybe that's the reason that a certain turnover happens. We'll just have to see. Otherwise, the drive is slowly ending here. 3rd and 10. Gotta keep the pressure on these Browns. Really do. We're gonna go with the slant, and it's not caught. See, 7 for 15 on the day. Not doing good. Let's get the ball rolling. Get the ball in the end zone or in the red zone, and we're going to try to run for a little something, and we do get some yards. We get 5 actually. So, one thing I do want to get Noah Sanders better at is rushing. We need to upgrade some of his scrambling abilities next year. I feel like we've done all field general stuff, and maybe get some of the better strong arms to get our throw power better and our deep accuracy better. But yeah, right now I like picking field general. Really, we get to pinpoint everything. So, yeah, that's just what I enjoy. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. We're going to go for the halfback angle, and it's unfortunately knocked down. And the Browns are going to stop us there. We're going to get the field goal. We tied up at the end of the half. So, could we have an upset going on? Could the 8-8 Bengals beat the Browns and go to the divisional round and kind of set up a playoff run? Definitely possible. You have to be perfect in the playoffs, though. And our offensive line is anything but perfect. They did improve, though. We went from 71 sacks to 48 this year. But, yeah, when Myles Garrett has 3 sacks in 3 quarters, that's not good for your team. 3rd and 21, we can't convert, so we're going to have to punt the ball. And the Browns go down the field. Baker Mayfield scores a touchdown, and they're up by 7 now. We kind of get stuck behind our offensive line. We're just going to throw that out. This is a bad play in general. Don't know what happened there. Our offensive lineman didn't move because he didn't have anybody to block. So, yeah, 3 tight ends set plus A.J. Green. We're trying to get one of these tight ends. A is just going to keep on running, and the glitch happened where A just keeps running into the stands. I didn't even notice that, but we got the touchdown. I didn't notice that when I played this live. But yeah, the guy just kept on running. But somehow he got a touchdown. Don't even know how he came down with that. Look at that crazy catch. That was an incredible catch, how he did that. So that ties up the game. Eifert must really want to win. Zach Taylor, the coach, very happy about that one. And the Browns score again. So the defense has given up 31 points in this game. And we throw a pick right up the middle. And it's going to be returned decently far, too, to the 12-yard line. So now the Browns are in great territory to at least get 3 points. And they score a touchdown. So we're down by 14 with 3 minutes to go. The game is not over yet. We can score. We have time to go down the field, score, and come back, especially since Greg Williams got hurt. That's an injury timeout for the Browns, which definitely helps us. Yeah, it's not impossible. We just need to get a touchdown here with more than 2 minutes on the clock. Get a good stop on defense and go down the field and possibly score. And here we are now on the 1-yard line. So could we possibly get that? 33 attempts, 333 yards, and 3 touchdowns. It's the triple threes. Way more than triple, though. And that's incomplete. We get sacked way after. And they don't call roughing the passer on that. What is that? I'm going to call the QB sneak here. We don't have time to waste. So I'm just going to try to get in on one play here. Will it work? No. So now we're going to have to no huddle or spike or something. The clock's going to go down to 2 minutes and 14 seconds. We got to try this again. And we do get it this time. Let's go. So the game is just a 1 touchdown deficit. They turn over the ball. But guess what we do? As soon as we get the ball, we turn it back over. We blew it. We threw an interception when we had a chance to go down the field and score. And that's all she wrote. 38-31. I'm never good at snow games for some reason. And it's just another loss in the snow. John Ross got us a touchdown. I forgot the touchdown. I got myself a touchdown running the ball. Yeah. Wasted opportunities. That's what I can say about this playoff game. It's another playoff loss for the Bengals. The Bengals can never win a playoff game. So we're simming through the offseason to kind of see what we got. Did we get a better offensive line? Did we lose or get any new receivers? Maybe did they draft a quarterback or a running back or something? So I feel like we don't need skill positions. We just need to keep the receivers we have. As long as we can keep AJ Green and Tyler Boyd, those are the main two, as well as just having a solid core behind like John Ross. Bringing in David Moore last year was good for the team. Having 3 tight ends was good for the team. But as you see, this is the team that we're going to be looking at here. But first, looking at our player, we're 24 now, 2 years in, 93 overall. Our throw power is still 88. I don't know why that's not going up any farther, even though I did a couple of the strong arm upgrades. So not so sure if anybody knows why that happens. Let's look at the depth chart. Okay, so they don't Andy Dalton leaves, right? So they draft another backup besides Finley. Trayvon Williams will be on the team now. I don't know who that is, but he's on the team now behind Joe Mixon. Fullback is still Azuma. Wide receivers, John Ross is gone. That is not cool, but Hargrove is young. He is quick. We did get some new receivers, Clifford, Morgan, and Hargroves, and we keep David Moore. Tyler Eifert, Sample, Zuna, still the same guys. Jonah Williams goes up to an 80 overall. Still have Cordy Glenn as left guard. Billy Price at center, but he is getting better, so I'm not mad about that. Connor McGovern, 74. So still not the worst, but could be better. And then right tackle is Kendall Lamb, a 67 overall. So the O-line got better at certain positions with people developing, but then we have a 57 overall. So yeah, next season, next episode. See you guys then.